Alrighty, so here launching this Transcend 1, specifically on the 151BH, and we'll have a 151RB, but today we'll focus on the 151BH. But overall, some really exciting things that we've introduced in the single axle traditional built segment that have never before been seen that we'll talk about on this Transcend 1. I'm talking about warranties, a 1, 3, and 5-year warranty on your Transcend 1. I'm talking the largest freshwater holding tanks, the largest solar prep package, a full walk-on roof, a heated and enclosed underbelly. From construction all the way down to features, there's a lot of differences that you'll notice on this Grand Design Transcend 1 compared to probably any other single axle travel trailer you've seen in the industry. I'm excited, let's dive into them today. And we'll start right here, door side. Again, kind of talking a little bit about that warranty. So it's a 1-year limited, that's your 3-year structural, and that's the industry's first 5-year frame warranty you'll have standard on this Transcend 1 151BH. And then also I mentioned holding tanks. Traditionally in single axle travel trailers, your holding tanks are going to be reduced due to weight, maybe size, whatever that may be. Not here at Grand Design Transcend. You have 37 gallons of freshwater, 37 gallons of gray tank, and 37 gallons black tank standard on this Transcend 1, along with the 6-gallon gas electric water heater that can hold a little additional for you. So we tried in designing this, really giving you features that separate it from maybe other floor plan shapes that you may see out in the industry. Now diving into solar, this is a fun one, we're really excited. The largest standard prep package on a single axle belongs to the Transcend 1 with standard 2,000 watt inverter prep. And what's different, it's not just mainline to one outlet, it's actually wired into all your outlets throughout the unit. So if you do install a 2,000 watt inverter or even a 1,000 watt inverter, that power is going to connect to all your different outlets, not just one dedicated. It's going to be wired for up to 600 watts of solar in a solar panel and wired for a 30 amp solar controller. That's standard equipment, and an option that we do offer here at the manufacturer is to install a 200 watt panel and a 30 amp solar controller for you. So when we talk about a lightweight unit that we can get off the grid, there's no better option than the traditional built segment than the Transcend 1. Now getting back to kind of the frame and what's different about this unit, one thing you'll notice, first off, it's 3,500 pound dry weight with a gross vehicle of about 4,600 pounds, which keeps us under that 5,000 pound tow vehicle rating. So a lot of different vehicles can tow this, but we started designing the Transcend 1 on an 8-foot wide frame, which is a little bit different than what a lot of manufacturers do. A lot of them like to go to a 7 or a 7.5. We want to design on an 8-foot, that's the same size as our tandem axles, in order to give you more space, and that allows us to do things like those larger freshwater capacity tanks down there at 37 gallons. The other thing that's going to allow us to do, and this is something very rare to find in a single axle trailer, is a true heated and enclosed underbelly. And what I mean by true is that we actually have a direct dumped furnace duct that goes down into that underbelly that's going to help give you not just ambient heat but direct heat onto your tanks to help extend your camping season. In a time where I'm seeing a lot of manufacturers take furnaces out of unit, at Grand Design we're going to give you a standard 20K furnace and again duct that directly into your underbelly so we can extend our season. So just from the very beginning, we're on an 8-foot wide Norco frame that's different than the competitors. It's huck bolted, it's stronger, you don't have those weld points, it's going to be a lot cleaner for you. Heated and enclosed underbelly, and another big thing that's rare to find in a traditional built single axle is a full walk-on roof. We'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. But a couple other features that we'll see right here door side that you're not going to see elsewhere: standard solid steps, and it's a 2-step with the high step on top, which is nice, and that beautiful Transcend glass door that's standard with the swing arm assist. That way it protects you a little bit from the wind, paired for safety with your oversized grab handle. Nice little entry door features to have. And below it, we even have something for our furry friends there with the leash link or bottle opener combo. It's something that's great. We know the pets are a big part of the family. They can come with us, have a safe spot that we can attach them right next to your stairs for you. As we continue to work door side in this 151BH Transcend 1, we notice a different type awning. And what that is it's a Fusion light up top. It's a 10-foot awning that gives you great coverage, but it's a different lighting system in the Fusion light compared to the beaded that we see that are common in the industry. Gives you a little bit better ambiance without being that harsh white that we know and hear from our campers can kind of almost over illuminate their campsite. So really excited about the new lighting package, and also getting down to the sound system. All Transcend 1s, including this 151BH, are going to have a standard JBL sound system on it. That's an interior speaker, an exterior speaker, and a JBL branded head unit. We know they're the best in the game. We're going to give you the best in the game with this Transcend 1 and give you a sound system to match it. Really excited about that. Now on this 151BH, there's a couple other things that we do in this floor plan shape that are a little bit different. Let's pop up front and talk about what those are and why that means something to you. So here at the front of this Transcend 151BH, one thing you're gonna notice right off the bat is full pass-through storage, and it's finished off. That way your equipment, whatever you're putting in here or storing in here, is not banging against any unfinished studs or whatnot. But the big thing here that I want you guys to focus on is true pass-through storage. It's common for that door on the off-door side to not be there and for a water heater to be there. But again, we know this is a smaller profile unit. We want to maximize storage. Let's give you full pass-through storage. Let's pop to the other side and I'll show you something special on the off-door side. So now that we're at the off-door side of this 151BH here, this Transcend 1, we get a great look at our universal docking station and that full pass-through storage. Universal docking station is great. You have your satellite, cable, freshwater connects, but more importantly, you have your solar system. And again, just as a reminder, this is the most robust solar package prep on the market for a single axle travel trailer, traditional built, with a 2,000 watt standard inverter prep. And again, that's wired to every outlet in the unit, not just one, as well as wired for 600 watts of solar and 30 amp solar controller. And here at Grand Design, we do offer the option of a 200 watt panel with a 30 amp solar controller already installed for us. And if you get out into the field and say, hey, I need a little bit more, I'd like to boondock a little bit more, no problem. That's why we wired up to 600 watts. You can actually add more solar panels. So again, we see the full pass-through, you got the universal docking station, and the most robust solar system in the game on this Transcend 1. And that's another great look right next to us at our water heater is a 6-gallon gas and electric. This is something that's a little bit uncommon for this type of trailer. A lot of times you're only gonna have gas only. But again, at Grand Design, we know our customers like getting off grid, they like doing different things. We're gonna be able to utilize that gas or electric functionality. Quick recovery, direct spark ignition. It's a great one to have on your Transcend 1, and it's standard on all the Transcend 1 floor plans. A couple more things I want to talk about at the rear of the trailer. Let's check those out, we'll get inside. Now that we're here at the rear on the off-door side, one little feature, but it's a big feature for you campers, is that standard black tank flush, right? That's getting inside, allowing you to connect a hose and wash out your black tank and do some of that camping maintenance that you need to do. Standard on all Grand Design Transcend product, including the Transcend 1. But as we get to this floor plan shape in this 151BH, something that we do a little bit different than maybe you'll see as some competitors that do a similar floor plan is actually enclosed exterior storage for us. You have your full pass-through, but also under this bunk, we're gonna give you a nice door, magnetic door latch is standard, and underneath, finished, and that means they don't roll up into the bed or the living area, but true exterior storage for you back here on the off-door side, coupled with that full pass-through. And then one other big exterior storage item that we added for you on this Norco frame is a 1.5-inch receiver hitch. So this is nice in lieu. You'll notice there's no bumper back here. The reason that we do that is so we can add in this 1.5-inch receiver hitch, which is weight rated up to 150 pounds. You can install a flip-up rack, bike rack, a number of different storage solutions, making this Transcend 1 having the most exterior storage on a single axle of this size. Now lastly, before we head inside, I touched on it before, not too many single axles out there with full walk-on roof. At Grand Design, we know we want you checking your seals, we know you want you maintaining your coach. We're gonna give you standard LCI ladder prep on this unit as well. Okay, you see that brick, that's that telescoping ladder that comes down. You can buy through your dealer's parts department or through our parts department as well, but standard equipment there as far as being that ladder prep. And before we pop inside, just a couple other things that we'll touch on construction-wise. We use the same construction methods and materials that we use in our tandem axles. That includes our quad seal technology, where we use that Mylar tape, that PVC foam backing, and silicone in order to create a seal unlike any in the industry, not using butyl tape, where most competitors do use that butyl, as well as going to a more tough coat metal with that matte finish that's gonna last a little bit longer, look a little bit better than some of that stuff we're seeing the competitors use. Now that we got a good idea for what the exterior of this 151BH Transcend 1 looks like, let's pop inside and show you some of the real special features that separate this floor plan. Here we are in the interior of this beautiful Transcend 1 151BH, and one of the biggest features that again goes back to us doing an 8-foot wide frame is the ability to do a true 60x80 queen bed. Now you'll notice a lot of RVs out there have what we'll call an RV queen, aka a short queen that's 60x74. And doing an 8-foot wide frame, we're able to do a true 60 by 80 queen bed and give you 6 more inches of mattress space, which is huge, not just for our taller campers, but for all campers alike. So you'll notice that's standard up here in the front bed, and then down underneath, creative storage options for you that allow you to put down bins, towels, plates, whatever that may be, you can get underneath. And a really cool feature right as we walk by in the door will be your shoe nook storage, a great place to get shoes out of the way. We know this is a tighter space, it's a bunkhouse. We're gonna fill it with our kids, their shoes, everybody's packing and bringing stuff. Nice having a little area in order to get your shoes out of the way, clean up, but near the floor. As we continue to move through the interior here, you're also going to notice outlets on both sides of the bed. You're going to have your 110 as well as your USBs there and here near the door as well, coupled with good windows that give you natural light and a standard TV prep that's direct view entertainment for when you're laying in bed or you're sitting down on this 67-inch jackknife. Now this is a little bit different, and this is an exciting feature for us in this floor plan, is you'll notice there's not a dinette in this new Transcend 1. In lieu of that, we did our 67-inch jackknife, which offers you a lot more sleeping capacity here, but it also gives you an opportunity, if it is a rainy day and you need the kids inside and eating, you got a flip down cup holder so you can sit here. And lastly, with every Grand Design Transcend 1, we're gonna give you a pop-up table that's great to use inside, but also set up outside under your awning. So it's a multi-use table. We can pop it up inside, turn this space right here in this jackknife into a dinette. When we're not using it in a tighter unit, it's nice to tuck the table away. It's got its own storage solution down here, which looks really nice and clips in, and it gives us another sitting or another sleeping option. So really cool, kind of versatile functionality as far as what that furniture solution is. And then underneath this jackknife, couple cool things we do here are internal storage, and then also bringing back, we know those furry friends are important, those pull-out dog bowls or pet bowls for you that are nice and plastic and removable. We can take them outside, take them out of the drawer, but again, a nice storage solution for you right there under that versatile table for you. So let's take a look. We'll kind of check out the back bunk and the kitchen area of this floor plan. I'll show you a couple other unique features. Here we are in the living room of this 151BH, and a great feature that's different than what you're gonna see is actually our standard 13.5K Furrion dump AC. A lot of times you're gonna see a smaller AC, maybe an 8K. Again, at Grand Design, we understand, hey, we're taking this thing out in the summer. We wanna get this cold. We wanna put the right equipment that suits you and your family on this, which is why we went with a roof mount 13.5K standard AC. And again, couple that for longer heating with a 20K furnace. Again, something we're not seeing in all the single axles out there. But as we kind of get into the kitchen galley, we can start here. One nice feature that's a little bit different is actually including silverware drawers and storage drawers in your kitchen. You'll notice that's not something that seems to be standard a lot. So adding those in to give you that functionality. And then the other side of it is actually going up top and giving you true functionality in your cabinet storage as well with shelves. That way we can maximize that storage. Without a shelf, you waste a lot of space here. Let's make it functional. Let's let our customers fill it as they go out and camp. You have a beautiful 2-burner range here, flips over, nice glass top, which helps you maximize that countertop storage, but great to use with that standard 20-gallon kind of propane tank that you have up front. And then lastly, as we get to some of the other appliances, we'll be using a 3.3 cube 12-volt refrigerator. So moving back to the solar, if we do option this with solar, you can indefinitely run this 12-volt 3.3 cube refrigerator. It's got a freezer apparatus in it for you. Great style, great look. And then paired here with our microwave, our 0.7, 0.9 microwave for you. That's great to use, allows you to get some of those campsite snacks as you're getting out camping. As we do move into the bunk area, the one big thing I like pointing out at this area that's different than what you're gonna see is actually a storage solution for the clothes and the equipment of the kids that are coming. A lot of time we get into these bunkhouses and there's a lot of manufacturers that don't offer a storage solution outside of maybe some of your overhead or your kitchen storage. So we wanted to make sure that we were providing some storage for those in the bunks. And you'll notice here as we continue to open up drawers, you see magnetic door catches. That helps keep your drawer glides and your cabinet doors from getting out of adjustment. Gives them a little bit more play. That way when you close them, they close every time. To finish this out, I know we're running short on time. Let's pop into the bathroom, show you a couple more things, and wrap this up for you. So even though it's a single axle and it's a small space, we gave you a lot of room. I'm 6'4", I can stand up in the shower, this 151 BH Transcend 1, and you also notice shower surround standard in this. You're not going to see that everywhere, believe it or not. It's a nice standard shower surround, but another nice little feature in the bathroom is to give you a dedicated outlet and some storage solutions for toilet paper, anything else, towels that may come into that. So a nice space, and again, although it's a smaller unit, we want to maximize this and make it functional for our customers. So as you can see, even though this is a smaller unit, the smallest in the Transcend lineup, it's packed full of features and content for you. Whether that's construction, appliance, lifestyle, or just creature comfort, not to mention the best warranty in the game, Grand Design's got you covered with this Transcend 1. Shipping new for 2025 and launching here, you'll have the Transcend 1 starting with this 151 BH, this unique floor plan, 3,500 pounds dry, 4,600 pound gross vehicle weight, under 5,000 pound tow rating. Great to get in, great to go explore with the family. Keep an eye out for our new 151 RB that'll be releasing right behind it. But check it out at your local Grand Design dealer. We can't wait to hear what you think. Add any comments in the video below. We appreciate you tuning in today.